In this video, we're going to write an actual time series market data, using the Matlab SDK. The data written will be then visible in the UI, or queryable via SDK. In order to be able to manage the data in Artesian, we need to instantiate a market data service, and pass as parameter for the definition of the service the configuration. After this first initialization, we need to define a new market data entity that will contain the necessary attributes for our actual market data, such as provider name and the market data name. In our case, the provider will be called Matlab SDK, and the market data name will be actual write. The original granularity in our case will be day, and the original time zone for us will be Central European Time. In this case, we can also set an aggregation rule that allows Artesian to extract data in a granularity different from the original one. The aggregation rule can be undefined, sum and divide, or average and replicate. For us it will be average and replicate. Lastly, we need to define the type of the market data we are writing, which is the actual time series. Using the market data service, we can pass the market data entity that we just defined and create a new market data in the system. We can now proceed to insert our values in this market data. The actual time series rows are a dictionary. The key of the dictionary is the date time of the time series that we are writing. The values, in this case, are just an example of what you can insert. Once we write our values, we need to associate them with the market data identifier by passing the provider and market data name. Then we need to upsert the curves we wrote for our actual market data, by passing the market data identifier, the original time zone, the timestamp, and the rows we created. Once we upsert it, there will be no results in the terminal. However, we can check on the UI. On the UI, we can select on the left side of the screen the type of our market data and see all the market data available in Artesian. By selecting actual, we will reduce the menu options and see all the providers that have actual market data. We can see our Matlab SDK under the provider name. If we click it, we can see the market data we just created.